is really choppy. Wait, no. Maybe.
Uh-oh, could not connect with this. Oh, so sad.
Well, I think it might be back. I don't know anymore, guys.
We're not sure. We'll see how it goes, and if it's really bad, then we'll come next week.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, the frame rate seems to be a bit better.
Yeah?
And it's really hard to see the sound, but I think it's on Twitch at least it looks fine. So maybe we're good. Maybe we are back.
Twitch looks okay. Yeah.
Back now, we can see you, we can see you.
Maybe if I stop streaming all three on my device, I will have our internet catch up.
That's true.
I only have one, but I can take it out already. If you read me the questions.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can just look at my screen.
No, I think on Twitch at least it's like it seems to be working as far as you guys can hear us.
This one's struggling.
Stop
It's
downloading
okay.
movies.
Okay, it says it's fine.
Okay, well let's assume it's fine until
We're
people
back.
start saying that it's not, and then we can try to do something else, and I don't know. Cool. Sorry guys about this. It's like unexpected problems with the internet, and yeah.
Speaking of the internet.
Seems it's like unexpected problems for everyone this week.
It's weird. Really? What do you mean?
Well, you might not have heard of it, but we did have the big issue with the game, which I would like to talk about first.
Oh.
So, a lot of people, like when we updated Android last week, some people lost access to their accounts
I see.
due to an issue we had. I think by now most people should have recovered the accounts. If you're one of this person that still hasn't access to the original account, please contact support. And they will try to link it back to you. We're still going through the last remaining cases, and there will be some compensation for the people that got affected, but we still want to like transition everyone back to their account. So if you have any problem with your accounts, please contact support and they will try to sort it out.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, looks like it's okay now.
Cool.
So we think.
Yeah,
Neat.
So welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone again.
We are
Yes.
back.
Hello, everybody. Ooh, what I was gonna say. Speaking of the net, which was the best thing ever. So my best friend is visiting in town,
Cool.
and we were just watching, looking for a movie to watch, and we found out the gem that is the net. Do you remember the net from the 90s? Yeah, the Sandra
I've seen
Bullock
that
one?
in the cinema. I saw that in the cinema because I was like, oh my god, they're making a movie about the internet. Because back then no one knew about the internet.
The future is now.
Oh my
It
gosh,
was-
it's amazing. And like
Yeah, amazing.
all of the imagery, it's just like, this is how the internet works. It's incredible. She orders pizza online and it's like a revolution. It's insane. Anyways, that was my fun times about the internet.
Should we just get the store rolling? The store rolling is already a bit like 20 minutes late.
We can. I think there's always time to talk about the net, but yeah, sure.
The net will be fine.
Terrifying. I'll show you a clip from it later. Okay.
Cool. So we saw the event then.
Yes, let's show
Oh,
the
you're waiting
event.
for me to switch the thing.
Yes.
You're like,
I'm waiting
I was
on
like,
it.
yeah, go ahead.
So what's happening this weekend?
Oh, gosh.
The saga is ending. A very interesting saga. There is some kind of rumble in Cybertron. 2 new characters summoned by Starscream. And they are Signer Twin and Streetwise, Police Car and Two-Headed Monster, often related. Anyways, it's a Leaderboard event. It has been a while since the last time, and this time the structure of rewards is kind of upscaled. It's a bit better, and it encourages further participation between the tiers. I don't know if we can show them already.
No, it's fine. It's there. It's coming. So you want to show the leaderboard tiers?
Well, we can go on the
Sorry.
tiers. not on tiers. Sorry.
That's what I said. You can open this.
So, starting, easy peasy, you get the 2 stars, so you at least can try the bot, use it, make it part of your squad. And then as you get more and more points, this time the MKB boosters are Nano Frost because still cold and they are super useful, especially in some kind of very difficult events that sometimes happen on the midweek. And shards, a bunch of shards, premium shards, 4-star shards, 3-star shards. Then you go up, you get more points, with your alliance. And then these are the super hard tiers. They require 2090 points, 300,000, 400,000, 600,000, and you get a scaling amount of spark. And actually, that's the highest amount of spark we have ever had in an event. And it's to encourage people to have a reason to rank, to have a reason to be on the top of the leaderboard, because this is actually our most competitive event. And I put also a gold chip at the end. So the amounts are the same than the last time, so it's nothing lost there on Spark, but there is the cherry on top that is getting this gold chip. And that comes related to the different rewards on the leaderboards. They're the usual on the ranks 1, 2, 3. I increased it also a bit the spark there, so there is a reason to be number 1 and not number 2. You both, or number 3, you get the 4-star bot, but you get an increased amount of spark, so you can get the bot, update it, upgrade, get better skills. And same for the other ranks. So previously it was 10k per rank, now it's scaling to 15, I believe, until 10k, so there is another reason to go further. And for ranks starting on 100 to 500, we have the usual rewards with some premium crystals and 1000 spark, and the things that maybe you are not getting from the rank, at least you are getting from the tiers of the leaderboard itself. So actually you can get like a lot. It's more than 120,000 spark in this event, and the new bots that are pretty amazing, and that we will talk about them a bit later. Yeah, that was a lot of talking.
Cool.
That's a lot of talking. New event, new leaderboard format with the gracious tweaks of Jairo doing every time.
I am always pushing a bit.
So I mean, if you guys, you can always give feedback. Jairo is always like on the channel, just reading that. So any feedback is welcome. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you can actually reach as high as you can with your alliance. I know like a lot of the top spots will be congested by the strong alliances of family alliances. Alliances of that has families. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, sorry. But there's always some sport to get in the top 100, and there's always some sport to get near, and you just get some rewards. Or even if you don't equalize, you can get a spark that you can help to level up your bot. So I think a little bit of for everyone.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have an historic of all previous leaderboards: Apex Predator, Hack and Slash, Equilibrium, Melting Point, Hard Choices, Falling Stars, Power Beyond Measure, and others from the last years. And I know where actually people start to get stuck, or where things get a bit interesting, and that's where I twitch it a bit, because everyone has the right to have fun during this competition. Even if you don't rank on the first one, at least you're getting good rewards and you get worth your time.
Fortunately, this is a grind event. It is meant to be a grindy.
Well, it's the end of Saga.
It is the end of Saga. It's like we don't do it that often anymore, but it is like need to just at least have the people compete for once, instead of just all getting the rewards we can give them. So hang in there and good luck.
Yeah. Also remember, the triple XP.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of benefits from actually participating in this event. And now in top, more spark. Now in top, gold power core. Now in top, better ranked rewards. So hope you enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
Ace Spades Ubern Lift is asking, can we have a page that lets us download the load screens or the avatars to our phone or computers? I think that would be cool to use some of the avatars as a contact picture.
There was an actual request by a few streams ago about putting the loading screens in some page for people to download for wallpapers. I was gonna follow it up. I forgot, it was kind of Christmas, but we'll try to see if we can actually have some space. We can put it in on our website and you guys can access. I don't know about the avatar, so we can have a look about that, but at least the loading screens for sure, we can put something up there.
There you go, easy peasy. Thank you for the reminder.
Actually, if you go to the site, there's a section of wallpapers.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the Transformers Earth Wars, the wiki, community wallpapers, and then there are some of them. We can probably update them.
We haven't updated the newer ones. Oh wait, I mean it's kind of all the way until except for the last one, so they're already up there. So guys, hey,
Do you want to just pop the link into chat?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, the avatars we will find out for you.
Our chat or their chat?
No.
The tweets.
Their chat.
I only have Twitch open. So.
That's fine, I'll put it in the other.
Wallpapers. These are not the event wallpapers, that's probably why. These
like
are the loading screens. Right?
Scouts 2048 suggestion. Can we have the Decepticon logo pop once in a while in the game start?
Oh, I wish.
We wish. I mean, that loading screen is we cannot really change it. Like for me, the dream was when we're doing the dialogue in game, when if you could have like Autobots speaking and then have the symbols come in and rotate and just alternate with the music playing before the Decepticon store, that would have been like, that would be perfect. But we unfortunately never got around to do that. Cool.
Meanwhile, I will show them some of the bundles happening this weekend. First time we have Fire.
Bumble for a second.
Bumblebee. But the Bumblebees for this weekend with Goldfire and Ramjet. It's a mixed bundle, so no surprise there. It's the end of the saga. That's when we introduce some of the bundles. And midweek we'll have a few G1 favorites, Hound and Skywarp. We'll have wholesale bundles, so things get smooth for everyone. And yeah, that's the bundles for the weekend.
Cool. Shall we move on to the dialogue so you can put your hat on?
But there's no Optimus. Why would I put the hat?
For the boys.
We were discussing maybe
Just
for the dialogue I can put the helmet.
Because
I can try it, but I probably won't be able to see anything.
it's okay. It's fine.
No, okay.
You can. I mean, hey, you can, but it's not a must, you know.
Cool. Yeah, let's do the dialogue really quickly and then we can move on.
So we can move on to the.
With our lives.
How are you feeling today, Giannis? Bit bleak.
It's all
sad.
good. It's all good.
It's okay. Sometimes you feel a bit bleak.
Yeah, it's almost Friday.
It is almost Friday. Weird.
So should I play it?
Yeah, we can see the screen.
Yeah,
So
we can
go
see
for
it.
it.
Okay, play transmission. Who's who? Okay.
We'll see. We'll just
see.
pick some. We can do this cutthroat first.
Go for it.
Streetwise, to the battle.
Got it in one. Guess what, Streetwise? It's raping time.
Raping. We can be streetwise.
So well, good. I, for one, am tired of all this bowing and scraping to Starscream. I really need to run something down, and you'll do.
Prepare for toasting and then shredding. Starscream didn't say how alive he wanted you.
You can't flame grill what you can't see.
God, my eyes! All four of them!
Just a little photon bombardment overloaded your optical grid.
Ah!
Won't last long, but... Ooh, that was good. Time enough to hit you with both barrels of my air compressor cannon.
Air compressor cannon.
Maybe it's more like...
Oh, Starscream. Do you mind? We're trying to have a coronation here, and you too. I'm dying. And you too. Do you see what he did here? Hunger.
Yes, I get it.
Are raining on my parade.
Starscream's got Streetwise. Well, got bored of them. We have to do something.
Hey, who wants to live forever?
Oh great, Decepticons, attack!
Is that me?
Yeah.
Could I just sit this one out?
No.
Oh.
Nope, it's all for one, and...
Wait, he is here.
Who? Oh yes, so he is. And the stage left, Rodimus Unicronus.
I also hope you have come to pay homage. Otherwise, it's going to get nasty.
You have had your fun, Starscream. Now it's time to pay the Piper.
Pay the piper.
Oh, there are so many characters.
Things are getting serious in Cybertron.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
God.
there's serious a lot.
I'm running out of voices to do.
Yeah.
Right?
I can only growl so much in different...
It's nice. It's a nice story.
It is a nice story.
Some real.
Like, yeah, as I said, one of my goals is as a side project to just have a way that you can actually go through all the stories before.
yeah.
Really amazing.
So you can actually read if you have just joined the game after like 2 years in. Because the story is pretty good. Simon Fairmont has been doing some really good work over the years. And it's been coherent, like the Prime Core saga has been going on for a while. I know most people don't want it to do it, but a lot of the people that will want to read it, I think it would be a nice kind of ability for them to just go and reread the story for how bots got introduced and maybe play the challenge battle. So side project when I have a side time to do it, but yeah, it's one of the dreams.
It's Johnny Soft.
The dream.
Yeah, it's Yanni Soft.
Yes. Amazing, yeah. Also, we wanted we wanted to wish you guys a happy Lunar
Yes.
New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year
Yes.
to the people that celebrate it.
2019. We wish you peace, joy, and love.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course there's some gifts to go along with
Yeah,
said.
we did. So if you subscribe to our newsletter, we did give out the promo code with a bunch of gifts, which were Hyro.
They were pretty good gift actually. There is a gold XP power core, so extra XP at your best convenience, 24 hours. Use it during an event because you will get more of that. We got some red Crimsix because gold and red, kind of the colors of the year.
Yeah.
And some premium shards, that also follow the pattern. And how do you get these prizes? You only have to sign up to a newsletter, and every week you will get an email from us with news and updates of the game. And from time to time there will be also a promo code that you can exchange for the rewards.
Yes. How do they sign up for the newsletter?
To sign up in the newsletter, you only have to get into the game. There is a newsfeed there with the actual image that Deborah showed, and you just have to click or tap on the register button, write down your email, and you will be on the list of the good boys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Shall we take a look at the new entries?
Let's show the new bots. So we can do a really quick brief show on the showroom.
Yes.
Oh,
And then we can actually play through the challenge battle and go through the ability.
Cool.
So first of all, we have Streetwise.
Streetwise.
One of the protector bots.
That's why it's police.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
he's the police. They are all medics, and they are part of the combiner called Defensor. In case you didn't know that.
Oh.
Oh.
Fun fact.
So Streetwise, he's a police car which looks like a Lamborghini. So that's for the
Yes.
fancy police cars of the
True.
police engines of the war. Just to fancy car. Back into his robot animation.
It's a pretty futuristic car, right?
Quite.
Quite a one.
Yeah, it's a sport Lamborghini-esque thing. And we can probably show a brief mention of his stats and mention his abilities. So he belongs in the special class. As you can see him as level 52 or 53. So he's more of a meal bot. He has like quite close range, and his health is though more like of a DPS kind of meal bot instead of attacking meal bot. So he's not really a warrior tank. His ability, is time split grenade, allows him to throw a projectile on an area of the map, which buffs the attack speed of all the characters, of all allied characters in there for 30%, and also slow down all the defensive buildings by 30%. So pretty much you enhance your all your troops, and you also debuff all the buildings that is in the area. This effect lasts for a number of seconds, and when you level up the ability, this is what actually changes the duration of the thing. It's quite similar to Wheeljack's and Shockwave's ability, but the duration is much longer, even though the effect is actually much shorter. So hopefully you can just, when you throw your bots in an area, you can just throw it there, and then you debuff the building and actually buffs the other targets. So let's go. So Sinner Twin, which is the most interesting. As always, Decepticons get the final look at bots. Two-headed dragon thing. Yeah, I do like the transformation, how he just flips around and then just pops up, and then his head just flip back. And again.
Quite different. Hunger, the heads are the legs.
Yeah.
And not in this case, so that's pretty nice detail there.
That's cool. I like how they snap forward.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Looking transforming, I think all the characters. How do you call it? Terracons. Yeah, all the Terracons I think are pretty interesting. So we have quite a few now, and of course they're making out another combiner like Abominus. So. We have like him, River Snapper, Hunger, like Sinner Twin, so and Cutthroat. So this is the fourth one we released now from them. That's Sinner Twin. So let's take them into battle and show them around.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, and Sunstreaker Waza also just posted a video that you guys can take a look at about the new bots.
Yeah, so we actually allow some of the influencers that work with us to have an access to the bots some days ahead of before we start releasing them, so that you can actually get them from their point of view as a high-level players, like how you could use it and how you should be using it, and more information. Because we can't show that much stuff in this stream, and we also like the challenge battle can be pretty limited because it's like a set number of bots. So do see like Sunstreaker's video, do see like Engineer's Hoist and Trials and a few other guys that did the videos, because it's really good stuff. Cool, so let's go into the challenge battle. So I've never actually played it till now, so but maybe we should get Dave to play.
Yeah, I'm down.
Down.
No fear.
Right, I'll do it first. So showcase the boss and lose. So what we have here is like, this is Streetwise with his time split grenade. As a reminder, he just speeds up every character around the area and also slows down the defenses. We have Goldfire, it's one of the other newer bots, and Slash, and then Inferno. So it's pretty tank heavy or meal heavy squad, so this is gonna be an interesting one.
I always say melee. I don't know why. Meal?
I think it's
close
melee.
combat.
Melee.
Melee.
I don't know, it's yeah.
It's melee.
Melee, whatever.
It's weird.
Potato.
Tomato.
Right, so yeah, this is gonna be a tricky one, to be honest.
Excuse me.
So I guess Inferno is probably the more tanky. We have Slash, which is the DPS bot, and also Goldfire, who has the AoE's like Rust ability. So I guess we can probably use it to go there, and then we can just they're doing fine. So no need for Streetwise ability yet. We can do that now. Let's just do the projectile, speed everyone up. Goldfire is gonna die because he runs ahead, but he came back. So Slash is going around the wall. That was fun. And no ability points. Oh shit! Oh, Streetwise died. Oh, it's going down. I think I lost this.
Someone is
It's okay, I'll fix
failing. Trainer defending.
So yeah, it's gone. Oh, actually no, Slash is actually. Who did I
he's
kill?
still going.
I killed someone. I thought Slash died. Oh yeah, we won this. Slash is gonna take care of this. But yeah, so let's see. Streetwise, so as I said, the meal bot, he has a machine gun too. The range of his ability is around, I think, a gunner range. It's around Alpha Bravo's range. I don't know if actually, I know like some influencers got the early version of it before we had doing some tweaks, final tweaks on it. So it was a bit longer, but it's meant to be like a gunner ability instead of. I think on the first version it was like an air ability which was a bit too far, so we did tweak it to be a bit shorter this week. So yeah, so that's your.
Let's do it.
I won, by the way.
Okay, fine.
Maybe I can see some questions because I couldn't be doing both. Does Streetwise time split work on stuff like DOT that Goldfire produces or Huffer's laser? Streetwise ability only works on getting the bots to fire quicker. So what happens is the DPS increase. It doesn't affect any ability or any effects or anything else. It doesn't make those go faster. It only affects the characters which get the effect, and they can actually start firing quicker. The good thing with that is like when you apply the effect, it goes on the character itself and follows the character. So it's not like tracks a cloud, that's an AoE area that you just place and that area gets a debuff. Like the characters inherit this, so for 20 seconds, where no matter what they go, they're gonna have this speed boost.
They're discussing about Chopper. Is that a motorcycle or is that a helicopter?
Chopper? Which Chopper?
I think at some point we talk about choppers.
Don't go there by yourself. No.
How are you doing,
okay.
Jeps?
Huh?
Oh, look at that.
Get to the chopper.
Chopper.
No, I think that's a helicopter in that context, yeah.
It was
Oh no, go help.
Yeah.
More questions. Yeah, you can just chat with us, write down the question.
no, two of them are dead.
We'll try to get it.
Some other people are asking about the slowdown. I'm gonna say what I think it's gonna do, but Fabian, the designer, unfortunately will know more. So it should, I think, apply on the bots too, that the defend the outpost bots. So theoretically, it should be debuffing them. But I like to say that it should, but I'm not sure because maybe if you do like 20-second debuff for attacking bots could be quite powerful. So I don't know it really. We need to double check that and we'll let you know. But
Fabian is not here.
He was too busy actually.
Too busy.
I don't want to play again.
Oh, you want to play again? Go. Man.
We are constantly, Fabian, we want more bots, more things, more cool stuff in the game. Work harder. And he is
I'll be kind of all the time throwing ideas like, yeah, we need this and we need that and we need that and we need this and like, too much stuff to do.
But he's very professional and cool, and he's like, hey guys, I'm gonna do it, and he does. So
there's some questions about new defenses, new defense cores. As I said, the plan is to do something around March. Don't take my word on it because we still have to do some stuff that might get delayed. But we do want like around springtime, March or April to get them out. But we do want to get everything ready for them. So that the goal is March, April to release new cores and maybe new other stuff. So that's why it's gonna take a bit more time. But hopefully it's gonna be cool and keep you guys entertained for a little bit while.
Go.
What else is there?
No, don't go there. Oh no. Sad times.
What else?
Oh, it died.
Do the 3 and 4 star versions have the same ability, or does it change based on the star level? That's a good question. So the ability does change based on the star level for these new characters. The buff, the 30% stays the same, and the debuff also stays the same.
Alright,
What does change is the duration of the ability.
Nice.
So between 2, 3, and 4 star, the duration varies. So the 4 star,
Yay!
you won, hi bye. So the 4 star has a longer duration, the 3 star has a bit shorter duration, but otherwise the buff is the same.
No, you will see how I play.
Made it.
horribly.
While Hyro plays, maybe we should do trivia?
Yeah, let's do some quick trivia. I have a few other questions I can answer while waiting for answers.
Cool. As always, our trivia comes from the lovely Nathan Webb. You can check out his art over Hizzy on Facebook. And also, he is going to give a little sneak peek of a book that he's illustrating for this year's TF Nation.
Yeah.
So if you want to check out that video, then that would be cool. It's really cool. I've had a peek at that as well, and it's kind of like a behind the scenes. And you get to see him drawing and stuff. It's pretty cool. So check that out. And the question coming from the lovely Nathan is, and remember to include your in-game name, your HQ level, and your alliance in your answer. Question 1. Sinner Twins alt mode is a two-headed beast, much like his fellow Decepticon Hunger. But can you name the Autobot with a two-headed beast alt mode?
That's an interesting question. Yeah.
Excuse me. One more time. Sinner Twins alt mode is a two-headed beast, much like his fellow Decepticon Hunger. But can you name the Autobot with a two-headed beast alt mode?
Boom! Done it.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
And yeah, remember to include your in-game name, HQ level, and alliance with your answer.
Okay, I'll do some more answers while we're waiting for the answers to go into the channel. So there was some other question from Sunstreak Waza if we are actually planning on buffing the existing defensive cores instead of just introducing new ones. I think the answer for that would be yes. I do want to do an overhaul on defense because it is much weaker now. We did buff offense quite a bit because with HQ 16 it was really hard for a lot of people to actually beat it, and it still is. So we want to now actually rethink that, see how the defensive course has been doing, because we have not actually changed at all since we pushed them out. So we're gonna be retweaking them a bit, maybe making some a bit stronger, so making more valuable to have some other stuff except for armor on your buildings. We're gonna have the new course for sure to have added some more extra functionality, and I am thinking that there could be, because even that I don't think it would really stress out or make it harder for the top people. There might be some other new thing that will actually just for them make the things a bit more exciting, but it's still under consideration. So there will be definitely some things coming in to boost the defense and make it more interesting, but hopefully keeping it a bit less hard for the lower level players that still need to get up there. So there is a few things coming that we're considering. Cool.
Alright, and I'm just picking out winners. I need one more.
Cool.
Cool. And the answer was Double Cross, or later known as Twinferno.
Nice.
Very cool. And
Double cross.
interesting for an Autobot name.
Yeah.
Double cross, yeah.
Right?
Double cross you.
Interesting. And our winners are Badge 2, Michael Mikula, and Jason Perry. Congratulations, guys. And we got one more question for you before we...
I like how Sinner Twin has two tails. Like,
yeah.
wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's super cute. Look at that.
Yeah, it's cute.
Who's a good boy? You are a good boy.
Double crush. Well, he will eat your hand
Yes.
out.
He'll eat.
Good boy.
Good.
Well, you never know. Maybe he he'd take a liking to
Cool.
Pyro, and it'd be okay.
On to the second question then.
Question second. Yeah, whatever. In which episode of the G1 cartoon did Streetwise and the Protector Bots make their television debut? Again, in which episode of the G1 cartoon did Streetwise and the Protector Bots make their television debut? Alright, we'll see. We'll see who gets that.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone wondering, hey, how come I didn't get picked? We do random draws. We don't do who answered first. We just do randomly. Because on different platforms with the internets, you never know who actually said it first, and then you get into a crazy dispute, and it's not fun for anybody. So we just do random. Random picks, or stabbies, as we call it.
Yep.
I believe there's an entry in the wiki about it. Let's see. So far, do I see an answer? No. This is a hard one, Nathan, I think.
Oh.
Oh, no, I see.
No, I see some
I see
answers. Some
Okay.
people try to see if there's any questions to answer, but at the same time, everyone's answering good. Oh, no, wrong.
There's one. Go.
Yeah, I need some more questions.
And
Oh wait, it's
Huh?
is YouTube down?
is it? Oh.
Oh, I think YouTube died and
I
no
think-
one noticed.
Yeah. Did
Or it is
did
bug. If you,
I think it's back. I don't know.
it's a bit delayed, so sorry guys. Well, actually, unless it's me because Facebook is saying the thing. Well,
Yeah.
no, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm just totally wrong.
I think it's
I think it's Jairo doing
weird.
stuff and confusing us in the background, so ignore me.
I'm showing the words.
blame Hyro, yeah.
Always.
And the answer to which episode of the G1 cartoon did Streetwise and the Protector Bots make their television debut is The Revenge of Bruticus. The Protector Bots didn't get an origin story, they just turned up one day.
It just appeared.
Yeah,
They're always there.
just like that.
It's a big world.
Surprise.
This-
And our second round of winners are congrats to Jabbersaw1, to Alvin 4Box, and to Sean Suto. Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. Cool.
Clap, clap.
Cool, guys. Well done.
Do some more questions. Someone is asking us how long does it take to design a new Autobot and Decepticon for the game. This is a good question, and actually it takes quite some time, as we found out recently. So I think there's a few rounds. Well, first we just do a mock-up where we just find inspiration from toys or the original series, and then that goes by a few rounds of feedback. Then we do like a sculpture pass and a model pass and how it's gonna look with the colors. So that probably takes around 2 weeks of trying to just get the basic concepts and how the character is gonna look. And then before then we finally start doing the animations, which is how it transforms in and out of the alternative form, and then how it actually behaves. And then we actually do the final model, which takes another 2 weeks. So overall, I think it's a month for each character. So it's quite a long time, and yeah, that was the answer.
Excellent.
Yeah. How do we choose these bots?
So a lot of the times we try to do cool characters. Sometimes we try to sync up with Hasbro. Sometimes we might be leading up to a new combiner. There's a few ways we actually be using characters and choosing characters so far. Sometimes Hasbro is asking us, can you do this character if there is near a movie or something. So there's a few things that a few reasons how we choose the characters. Someone is asking, sorry,
No?
like now that we released a 12 Prime Core, what are we gonna do with the players who haven't collected more? Hiro?
Good question. There will be a lot more coming in this year into the game, new stuff, and the way you will get them, it will be similar. It will be similar to the Prime Core, so we'll still run this kind of event where you get these shards. The only difference is that you will be able to use these shards to get more things. It's actually quite... it will require more time until you have your whole collection of Prime Cores, but do not worry, because you will always will have a use for the shards and new stuff coming in.
Someone also asking if the difficulty of raids was meant to be impossible. I can pretty much tell you that it's not impossible, but they were meant to be hard. Of course, like hard between alliances could mean a lot of things. For the top alliances, for the top 30 or something alliances, they're actually pretty easy because we do track the stats and they have lots of attempts. Like I think half of the alliances not even in before they finish, but a lot of other alliances are struggling. So the way they were structured and they were made is like how strong your alliance is how high you can go on the totalizer. But any progress will give you some points. So you're not expected for every alliance, like a low level alliance, to be able to finish them, but at least you will be able to get some sonics and progress them, and then you get better, and then you get like higher. Mm-hmm. There is gonna be difficulties, different difficulties for the alliance raids. We already done an easy, which was this week, and the first 2 weeks we ran them. And there's also been a medium one difficulty that was last week. There might be a hard, because I want to actually see how the top alliance actually struggle with that. We will try to space those out, that a lot of other alliances can actually get quite a bit of the rewards, but not maybe the last few. But I do want to give some challenge to the top alliance for the same. Right now they're just like cruising through. Cool.
Cool. Do you want to just tell them what's coming up next week?
We have a special thing next week. Ooh. Usually we don't do much for these special dates because, culturally speaking, it's we are broadcasting for a very wide audience in the game. But it's on Valentine's, and we'll have a special story that we requested to Simon Furman. He's like a 1 week mini saga where you will have some fun. This time is our fun stuff happening. We'll have kind of because it's after the leaderboard, the event it will be kind of easy. So if you want to spend time with your loved ones, you will have the time. You will have also the time to play a bit. And we'll have a special bundle, actually, something we haven't seen yet, kind of in a celebration mode.
Cool. Ooh. Happy Valentine's Day in advance to everybody out there who's in love. Or
I love my cat.
Oh, okay.
He's so cute.
Yeah. Or hoping to be in love. Yes. Maybe there's someone you're like waiting to make your feelings known to, and you can use this day to do it. It might be unrequited, but you know, that's life.
Isn't it a bit weird to do that in a...
What?
I don't know.
To like confess how you feel on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
I think it's a bit too cheesy.
Oh man, I don't know. It probably depends how old you are.
Yeah.
And like, read the room, guys. Like, don't do it if you think the other person's gonna hate it.
just go for it. It's Valentine's Day. Just go for it.
But it is good license to like, you know, be romantic when you otherwise wouldn't be. So.
There's so many like I love tips. They're already starting a few days early.
Oh, we should do a stream on Valentine's Day just so I can get the love.
Oh, it's on Thursday, right? Oh.
It is on Thursday, yeah.
Oh.
But actually, I will be at a course, so I'm not here next Thursday. I know.
Well, let's get the love first.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Get us the love. We'll take the love in advance, and we'll give you the love.
We'll give you our love.
Give you the love.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I said I was gonna show you the fun clip from the net, right? Oh my gosh, what just happened?
Good luck with that.
Do you see? I was like, oh, my phone just blew up. Oh my god. Okay. Yikes. Hold on, I'll just show it to you like on my phone and I'll hold it to the camera.
It's gonna work really well.
Huh? It's amazing. It's such a good clip. And it's like less than 30 seconds, so I don't think it infringes on any like copyright.
So Papi Bless says, no use for the stream with no Deb. This is noted.
This
Ouch.
is true,
Come
so
on
that's
now.
why.
Come on now, guys. Be nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we
Play
had to
nice.
time it out because Deb didn't have the time for us.
Oh,
You know we can ban people, right, Pipi?
you
Papi
can
Bless,
what?
we
Ban
can
people?
ban people.
Okay, is my phone in view here?
It's, yeah, it is now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should probably take away the.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. I don't know how to do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
there we
you
go.
guys-
Okay. You guys ready for a treat?
Right.
Can you see it?
Yes. Now.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh.
Click on it, press Control Shift. So when you make all this,
Oh, God, so good.
So that was a phone.
Oh, the light went out.
A phone
Oh no, it's
recording
the
and
net,
audio.
you guys. We're being hacked. The light went out. Yeah, that's weird though, actually.
Yeah.
Well, because the sensor is there and no one has actually
Oh, I
moved
see.
that far
It's
away.
still pretty bright though.
This is
Yeah.
why this is the best room to sleep in. Just a heads up.
Okay.
If you, as long as you're not
Yes.
approaching that corner, you can sleep underneath the table.
Oh,
you'll
thanks for
be
the tip,
fine.
Giannis. Let's have a conversation after this.
We got the power. It's a camera.
This is nuts. Directly after, come on, guys. Directly after I show you the thing about the crazy virus, the
There.
Let's Go Out.
Fix it.
Coincidence? I think not. Just saying.
Well, I like that you were just taking video of moving the laptop so
Yeah.
you can actually show it in front of a camera. Like how many layers in you can go.
Such a
Oh
hacker.
gosh. On that note, I hope you all enjoyed that as much as we did. It was hilarious when we watched it. Yeah.
She's a very nice actress though, Sandra Bullock. She has turned out to be doing some nice movies.
Yeah, it's nice to see a lot of the actors that used to be typecast back in the day actually
Yeah.
doing some interesting stuff and not just stick to the same roles.
Hmm.
Cool, and I think
Hey,
that's-
maybe we should start like a movie stream where we comment,
Yeah.
because clearly everybody's got.
or maybe we'll do it Transformers movies. So.
Oh, have you watched Bumblebee movie?
Oh my gosh, clean your screen. Oh yeah, it is filthy. You're right. Sorry about that. My bad. Okay, cool. We will see you guys next week. No, we won't. We'll see you the week after.
Yep.
Cool. The week after, guys. Thanks for joining us once again. Good luck in this week's leaderboard event.
Have fun.
Yes.
Street
And
wise
happy
is-
Valentine's
yeah.
Day.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cool. Bye, guys.
Bye.